Okay. These are albums that my peoples have. I've seen the first couple of them. And I'm going to just go through the rest and see which ones I know and what I'm hip to. So I knew this was Stevie Wonder when I first seen it because I remember from back in the day. This is some classic material right here. Be careful. That's real classic material right there. Yeah, songs as a kid, right? And then next up we have the Isley Brothers. Go for your guns. Classic shit right here, buddy. Classic shit right here. Vintage. Alright, so I'm gonna put them as the two I saw. And right before I started taping again, I seen this and I snatched it out. So this is Jeffrey Osborne. I knew that I want to tell y'all that I at least saw that one too. So that was the three that I did see. And let's go to some shit and see what else. See whether I know it or not. George Clinton computer games. Whew. Buddy, oh buddy, oh buddy. That's cold right there. Cold classic. Cold classic right here. Cold classic right there, buddy. Better believe it. Alright, so look. Next up, what we have here? Bob James and David Sanborn. Classic shit. I ain't even hip to this, but you know the names Bob James and David Sanborn. What else do you need to know? Oh, they worked on some shit together. Ooh, I'm gonna have to check that out. I need to listen to that one here, buddy. George Howard. I ain't too hip to George Howard, but it looks like he plays the clarinet or something. What is that? George Duke. Genesis. Is that what that is? Says Duke. I don't know who Pat Metheny. I ain't hip to that. Let's see what we got here. Grand X. I don't know about all that. Dave Sanborn. Yeah, buddy. That's going to be some fire. Stanley Clark. That's going to be some fire. Roy Ayers. Everybody loves the sunshine. Buddy. George Benson. Even George E. Benson, too. That's what Usher Quasey said. Because George Benson, I believe he had his nose done, and he's got his skin lightened since then. Ronnie Laws, that sound familiar. I ain't hip to him, though. Who is this? Elegant something? Yeah, I don't know about all that. Stanley Clark, that's going to be some motherfucking fire. For sure. I don't know who the fuck. That's a Peter Gabriel. I knew that name. I knew that face. Yeah, that one song. I heard them girls dancing and them ladies dancing in the motherfucking song. They was the band. The band was all ladies, and they was all their outfits was see-through and shit. Gene LaPonte. I ain't hip to that. Grover Washington Jr. I told you, this is fire. It's gonna be fire. Howard Hewitt. Wasn't Howard Hewitt and them from Shalimar? They was dancers originally on Soul Train. Stanley Jordan, that's gonna be some fire. James Cleveland. Sounds familiar. I bet that's some fire. That's dope art. Let's see what else we got over here. Motherfucking Stanley Clark. That's gonna be dope. This, I remember this one. My mom had this one. Bob James and Earl Clue. That's what I'm talking about. You feel me? That shit right here, fire. George Duke and Stanley Clark. Is that? Yeah, man. Sounds like a winner to me. You got it, Emerson. I don't know them. Don't know them. Let's see what else we got over here. Duke Ellington. Damn. Wow. I want to see the motherfucking year. I don't have enough light. Man, oh shit. I look like Van Halen. I know that motherfucking logo right there. Van Halen. Let's see. What else we got? Phyllis Hyman. Rest in peace. Phyllis Hyman. Who is this? Pink Floyd. Oh shit. I ain't hip to what's on it, but I might know something from it. Sting. Brothers Johnson? Brothers motherfucking Johnson. Rest in peace. Brothers Johnson. That's a motherfucking dope ass song. Sleep, Steely Dan's greatest hits. I don't know who that is. Webster Lewis. Sound familiar. Webster Lewis. Yeah, I know them motherfuckers from somewhere. That's I thought it did. I don't know who the fuck. The Fillerio? I don't know who the fuck. What is this? I don't know. But it's on. David Gilmour, I don't know who that is. Asia, I heard of Asia. Diane Reeves, I heard of her. Philip Bailey for the motherfucking Earth, Wind, Fire. We got Colonel Abrams, Lionel motherfucking Richie. Look at this nigga's afro. Motherfucking Colonel Abrams. Is that Hall & Notes? That ain't Hall & Notes. I don't know who he is. That is Hall & Notes. That looks like what's this nigga's name? Man, y'all know it's G. Fucking Kenny G. Alright, who else we got? Ronnie Law. I don't know the name. Brian Adams. I remember him. MTV. I learned about a lot of the rock, man. That's Al Jarreau right there. I'm getting tired of doing this shit, to tell you the truth. What's that? I don't know. Kashif. That's probably some funk. Golly. Ugh. It looks like the Pink Floyd. I know that's a classic. Crosby, Stills, and Nash. This name Paul Howard Crusaders. That's the motherfucking classic piece right there. Luther, rest in peace. That's some classic shit. Whoa. That's some classic shit right there, brother. You better believe it. Weather Report. Oh, wow. My mom had this album. Hell yeah. That shit is dope. David Bowie right there. That shit is Bowie. Fern. Slick Silk. I don't know. Kenny. Hanks. What the fuck? Who is that? Who is that? George Benson and Earl Clue. Okay. Alright. I know that's on fire. Somewhere in there. Alright. It's a gang of more shit there. Oh, that was just squeaking. That's just that ain't. You feel me? That's all it is. It's my motherfucking belt. Alright, part 2. And I want to go through all these fucking calendars. I'm the culture club. Then we got and I don't know. Luther. Blondie. Damn. That's a lot of shit I've done. Superhero game, who was that? What's that say? Man, that lighting is terrible down here. Man, more light I can't see. I'm just feel illiterate. That's a lot of shit down here. I'll check the rest later.